naira for every SPO. And we have seen that. Last month, he sent me a total of 2,300,000 naira, which we have dispersed publicly to the members of the families of those policemen that have lost their lives in Adamawa State while in action.
Okay, in other words, you're saying that fighting crime is a collective responsibility,
Absolutely.
and if the state governor is assisting, the force headquarters are doing their best. What about the members of the public?
I want to assure you that here in Adamawa State, we have reached out to members of the public through the various media outfits that we have. We have provided them with telephone numbers, addresses where they could forward their complaints to. And so far, we have received tremendous support of the people. Security, like you rightly observed, is the basic concern of each and every individual. If the police is not informed about the commission of a crime, a case that might take them 1 year to investigate or conclude investigation and prosecution successfully could take 10 years. But with the response that we receive from members of the public, which is very encouraging, takes certainly less than that. I want to tell you that here in Adamawa State, the people are positively responding. Tomorrow, I will be on TV on a live phone-in program. This is all in an effort to reach out to members of the public, to explain to them our efforts, to explain to them what we require them to do, what assistance we want them to render to us, particularly in terms of information and the locations of suspected armed bandits.
Every state has its peculiarity. They have a peculiar crime. What is the peculiar crime that you have in Adamawa State?
Armed banditry.
Armed banditry.
Armed banditry and extortion. When, through the instrumentalities of Operation Fire for Fire, we made it impossible for these bandits to block the roads or to go to people's homes in the metropolitan areas, they withdrew into the forests. The forests, that is where the cattle Fulani rearers mainly stay. What they would normally do is to approach a family and declare a ransom. 500,000 naira, 200,000 naira, sometimes even 1,000,000 naira. And threaten them with violence. The unfortunate thing is, most of these people find it impossible. I don't know why they find it difficult to come to the police or to come to the traditional rulership and inform them of this. They would rather choose to sell their wares, which are in most cases cattle, and give these bandits the money. By the time the police gets to hear this, it is late. The bandits, the robbers, would have collected the money and escaped.
You as a commissioner of police, what would you say has been the challenges so far since you started your career?
Well, there have been many of them. But the one I particularly would like to share is that when I was the CP Interpol, it was part of my responsibility to attend conferences and seminars and to discuss with other law enforcement officials from all over the world. There was a time in the heat of the 419 problems when everybody in Nigeria was suspected to be a thief, a 419er, from the commander-in-chief, the head of state, to the 419er himself. In the eyes of the international media, of the international community, we were all 419ers, outright or conniving with 419ers or encouraging 419ers. At that time, it was part of my responsibility to grant interviews, to discuss with members of the press, to explain to them that the 419 syndrome is like every other crime that is committed in every other country. That it was not true that government officials or police officers or other well-meaning Nigerians were conniving with these 419ers. It was part of my responsibility to prove to them, to convince them that 419 was not a business of the Nigerian government, and that the Nigerian government was doing everything possible to arrest, to investigate the cases, and to prosecute these 419ers. It wasn't an easy thing at all to do.
Well, on this note, we would call it a day with Mr. Hafiz Abubakar Ringim. You've heard him talk about his experience as the Commissioner of Police Interpol, where he used to wear mufti. He told us of his experience at the international level, where he had it so difficult convincing the international world that you and I out there are not just criminals, we're 419s, that we're hardworking people. And of course, he also talked about his stay in Adamawa, what he has done so far, and how he's been able to make the terrain of Adamawa free of banditry. And he has promised that the President, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, has said he will personally hold him responsible for any act of criminality in his own domain, Adamawa. And he's promised you out there that he will do his best to make Adamawa a safe place for everybody.
My dear friends, the key to effective policing, or the key to effective relationship between the police, the government, and the community is trust and mutual benefits. And these things don't happen overnight. Trust is a process, not a destination. We have to understand that the police need government, government needs police needs community, the community needs the police. But each side has to be made to feel very comfortable. And so to you in government, pay the police good salaries, provide opportunities for continued professional growth and development, make them feel worthy, make them feel needed, and they'll give you 100%. Police, take the time to understand your community, build friendship, build bridges, let them understand that you are there to protect them and not to hurt them. And citizens, the police are here to protect you, they are there to look out for your best interest, work with them. You know, in the last few days, I've had occasion to interact with some police officers. I find them to be just decent people, people who work hard, people who want to do their very best for society. So let's work together and create a peaceful Nigeria, a stable Nigeria, one to which foreign investors will come. And do me a favor, always watch Crime Fighters, a weekly show on this channel, and you will never